Have you ever stared at the ceiling at 2 a.m., wondering if you're wasting your life? Or felt like you're sprinting on a treadmill, moving but going nowhere? Imagine this. You're 90 years old, sitting in a rocking chair, reflecting on your life. Will you feel a rush of pride or a pang of regret? Here's the twist. This exact moment could be the turning point that changes everything. And all it takes is 5 minutes. Yes, just 5. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll have a tool so powerful it could rewrite your entire story. Before we start, grab a notebook and a pen. If you can't do it now, bookmark this video and come back to it later when you can fully engage. Ready? Let's begin. In 2005, Steve Jobs gave a commencement speech at Stanford. He said something profound. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? If the answer was no, too many days in a row, he knew something had to change. Think about that. How many days have you spent saying no to the life you're living? Scary, isn't it? But don't worry. Here comes the exercise that changes everything. Grab your notebook and let's get to work. Step 1. Imagine your 90-year-old self. Close your eyes for a moment and picture them. They're wise, reflective, and maybe a little cranky about all the TikToks you watched instead of chasing your dreams. Ask this future you one question. What's the one thing I should start doing today? Take 60 seconds. Write down whatever comes to mind. It doesn't have to be perfect or profound. Just write. Feel the urgency here. Every minute you delay acting on this advice, you're letting your rocking chair self shake their head in disappointment. Step 2. Flip the script. Think about one thing in your life right now that future you would miss. Maybe it's the morning coffee ritual, laughing with friends, or even this very moment where you're deciding to change your life. Write that down too. Here's the key. Be specific. Instead of writing friends, write laughing over silly memes with Sarah. Instead of coffee, write the way my coffee smells at 7 a.m. when the world is quiet. Details matter because they anchor you to what's real. Step 3. Picture your ideal day. Not a vacation, but a regular Tuesday. The kind billionaires talk about. Is it filled with work you love? People who inspire you? Activities that energize you? Now, write it down as if it's already happening. Start with, I wake up and... Then fill in the details. Who are you with? What are you doing? How do you feel? Don't hold back. This is your vision. It's time to claim it. Here's where the magic happens. Take a look at your answers. The regret filter shows you what to prioritize. The gratitude flashback reminds you of what grounds you. And the billionaire shift gives you a clear vision. Together, they form a roadmap, a personal compass for your life. Let's break this down with an example. Meet Sarah. She did this exercise and realized her 90-year-old self regretted never starting a business. Her gratitude flashback reminded her how much she loved brainstorming ideas over coffee. And her ideal Tuesday? Running a cozy coffee shop that doubled as a hub for creative minds. Today, that's exactly what she's doing. All because of this 5-minute exercise. Now it's your turn. Remember, this isn't about some grand dramatic overhaul. It's about tiny, intentional steps. The kind that compound over time. Billionaires didn't get where they are by accident. They started with clarity, focus, and a commitment to action. So grab that paper and let this be your first step. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a sense of purpose so clear. It feels like a superpower. That's what's waiting for you. Now, I have a challenge for you. In the comments, share one insight from your 5-minute exercise. Be specific. Did your 90-year-old self drop some wisdom? What's one thing you'll start doing today? And while you're there, let me know what topic you want me to dive into next. Maybe it's how to think like Elon Musk, or the morning routines of self-made millionaires. Your ideas inspire me to create content that transforms. Until next time, remember, your future self is watching. Make them proud.